Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2, Episode 75 with me, Cid. And in this table, I just happen to be working in this area, passing the time, passing the day, you know. And I happened to notice that Lucerna was up. So I have done a night vision book. Now, I am not going to apply that today. I'm just going to leave that there and we'll deal with that another time. Because today we're going to the moon. And I've been doing a bit of preparation. I've got a couple of boxes of building materials. I've got this, an Astral Sorcery Celestial Gateway labelled the moon. Guess what I'm going to do with that? Now I have got a slight issue at the moment. This still can't see. You can't see the base from here. All I can see is the witch hut, which we can jump to, and from the witch hut we can jump to home, so that's not a problem, and from home we can head down. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I don't know why it's not allowing me to work over there. What else? We've got lots of fuel. We made a load of blocks. We've got everything we need there. We've got all of our gear is topped off and on there. We have got our emergency oxygen tanks in there, and we have got our oxygen refilling system going on in the background. So that's all good. What we do need to do is make a fuel loader. Wherever you are. There you go. Compressed copper, compressed tin, basic wafer, tin canister. I think we can manage that. We are going to sleep before we head over, and because I don't want to go to the moon on, you know, just willy-nilly. I want to make an experience of this. After all these years, I'm finally going to go and actually get to experience Galacticraft and the moon. Oh, hello. And we'll turn off that. Just deal with this chucklehead. Chucklehead number 2. Any more chuckleheads? No, I think we're chucklehead free. Right, I'm not even going to bother with that bit of experience. Sure, we need to make, I don't know whether I've got copper over here actually. Probably should have brought some. Compressed copper. Let's have a look. What do we need? 5 compressed copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 compressed tin. 1, 2. Damn you. Oh, bum. I don't think I can do. I need more tin. We may have some. Let me just go and double check back in the thing. I mean, it's not a problem. We can easily go and find it. It's just a road hump on the way, on the path to success. I also want a pressure plate. We'll take a pressure plate with us, because I don't want one of those. Let me just remember that. So 10. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In fact, let's just make those and have done with. There we go. Where are we? Fuel loader. So it's just the basic wafer we need. A basic wafer. And if you're wondering why I say wafer, you need to watch Monty Python's The Meaning of Life. And the Mr. Creosote sketch at the end. Probably one of the classics. So, the basic wafer. Sorry. Diamond, 2 silicon, redstone, redstone torch. Diamond, 2 silicon, redstone, redstone torch. Well, will be a redstone torch once I've added one of them to a stick anyway. There we go. And we can go diamond, 2 silicon, redstone, redstone torch. Shouldn't take too long, and then we should be good to make a fuel loader, which would be nice. Now I should also have in here a little bit more of that fuel pipe. We're going to need that. or some of it. And we need one of those, so let's get rid of that and that. Hang on, do this the right way around. Go to the crafting grid, back that over there, that and that, one of them, and that makes a fuel loader. Now, yeah, we should be all right. Can we load that rocket? For space program guidance. That's something you don't expect to see in a typical game, isn't it? For space program guidance. Well, certainly not in a Minecraft anyway. So I've let this make quite a few buckets. It's not a huge amount of buckets, but it has made a few buckets. And if I stick the fuel loader down there, now let's have a look. That is not the way that it wants to go then. So maybe it needs to go that way around, perhaps. It needs juice, that's a certainty. And borrow that then. This will all get made nice and permanent at some point in the not too distant future. That is this is not playing nicely. Okay, let's take you out, you out, you out, you out. Let's try. I don't know what's going on with this. Do we just need to get you there? Oh, you're getting juice. And then do we need to do that and maybe no, it's got 20 buckets of fuel but it's not transferring it. Oh bum. Okay, no, that's not right. There. See, that is one thing with this sidedness. It is a pain because it requires you to get all of this sidedness correct. So if we take you and then pop you on there, it's got fuel. It is loading. Let's jump in here and have a look at the fuel level. That is going up. Okay, we are almost good to go. Let me get out. Oh, hold on. What's going on? Right, so that. Wow, that took a fair bit actually. Okay. But we are full. Let me jump out. Right, last minute checks and then we shall go. I'm going to get rid of those pipes for starters. I don't want them on me. Woo. And yeah. Oh, that's a thought. There is one thing. I need to make some glowstone torches, you see. This is what last minute checks are for. Needless to say, normal torches won't work on the moon. Because, you know, no air. Now we have got some alternative options. We have got the Wand of Illumination, for example, from Astral Sorcery. May work, may not, don't know. But the Galacticraft itself has got torches, glowstone torches, so we should be okay to make a stack of those. That should be enough. Right. Here's where we let's do this properly. Whee! Right, we're off to the moon. Check. Lots of marble. Check. Building materials for when we get there. Good. Check. 25 sooty quartz. Cool. And illumination wand and all the other things. We have food, we have rockets should we need them. We have, I think, pretty much everything we're going to need. Okay. It's time to go to the moon. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off. And we'll not muck around it. We'll just let us go into high orbit. We'll not steer or anything. I don't think we need to. The temptation to steer is there. My elytra is sticking out the rocket as well. Wow. That is crazy. It makes a change from the typical dimension loading screen, doesn't it? Whoa. And probably not a good idea to, I need to keep my hand well away from the shift key, I think. Almost there. I think we should be clearing the atmosphere any moment. I think we cleared the atmosphere actually. We're just getting into, would this be Leo or a high Earth orbit or low Earth orbit? I don't know. However, we are here. This is the overworld. And there is a space station which requires these. Now I'm going to grab a quick screenshot of that if I can, because I want to remember that tin, aluminium and iron. And if we jump over here, we can go to the moon, which is the nearest one we can jump to, which takes us in. We can go back to Sol. And obviously Mercury requires things and tier 3 rockets. Venus is lots of things and a tier 2 rocket. Mars is a tier 2 rocket. It's cool. Blah blah blah. Phobos is a tier 2 rocket. So you know, there's all these things here. Now the Milky Way, I'm not sure whether we can get out to the Kepler belt. Alright, well we can definitely go to these various places, but we want to go to the moon. Let's launch. I don't think that's real time somehow. And now we're not going to do what the Oxycast did when they first did. It seems so many years ago that we watched that that wonderful thing. We are going to burn up fuel and take ourselves down to 10 meters per second as we descend, because otherwise you crash. We could probably get away with a little bit of a speed up. We can't even see the ground yet, so now we can see the ground. It's coming in fast. Let's slow ourselves down. And oh, there's a village. Slow, 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 and gentle. It's like a, and we're here. Now, one thing that would be useful would be the ability to reposition our oxygen tanks and things. Or the map. Let me just see if I can reposition the mini-map. Mini-map preset. Can we move it? Info slot location. No. Top right, yeah. Bottom right. Bottom left. Top left. Let's close that and escape. Better. Now we can see both. There's something over there, but this is fine. Beautiful thing. We can jump about. I don't know how elytra work. Oh, that's not good. Why am I getting radiation? Oh crap. All right. I need to. can I get out of... Oh, hello. This isn't good. We need to figure this out then. Presumably we need a suit. Damn you. Right, we need to position A. Can I get into... Oh, crap. This is not good. Damn you. We need to basically get down. Ah, bugger. Get me in there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I need to get this... Why am I not able to recover from this? I am not a happy bunny because I'm going to be stuck here now. Okay. Let me see what happens. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we are alive. That's about all I can say right now. We have a tin wall. I'm underneath. I've dug in underneath, and basically I'm going to try and clear a space down here that we can use in the first instance just to shield us from solar radiation, because clearly that's what got us. And we're picking up all sorts of things. Got a bit of moon rock and all sorts of fun and games going on down here, but we need a space to build our portal to get back to Earth, and then we need to figure out what we actually need to build to survive this place, because that is not... It's certainly not good to come down and just crash out like that and just die. But anyway, we're sheltered from the radiation. We certainly can. I'm sure that must be a new thing. It's certainly not. I've never seen that in any playthrough that I've watched before. But oh well. There's always a chance for a death, isn't there? There's a reminder. Oh, I suppose we should try and put our various things back on as well, shouldn't we? Anything else that wants to be there? That can go there. We can bring you back over there. That can go there. That can go there. Yeah. Let me sort myself out and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit more secure now. I've put a ceiling on. This is, hang on, let me get the right side. Am I on the right side? I am. So this is where I want to have our exit, which currently obviously is not going anywhere. And if I go and grab you, I should be able to place this down here. But we'll, you know, why not? I love this gravity effect. It's amazing. Oxygen, we're about 1.5 tanks, so but no biggie. We've got plenty, and we've got plenty to go as well. So what I'm just really doing at the moment is getting this set up so we can start getting the astral celestial gateway set up, I should say, and then we'll head back, work out what we have to do about radiation. I presume there is a space. Is there a spacesuit? Yeah, spacesuit helmet. Yeah, that's. Oh, we need an assembly machine for that, and all sorts of things. Spacesuit with a heavy duty. Is it? Yeah, we can make all of that, I think. But the assembly machine actually is doable as well. Would have been nice to know about it before it was an issue, but there you go. And we found some moon tin look, which is nice because, you know, it's tin. And again, the uses for that are we can double it in an arc furnace or that, or smelt it. So no surprises there. Anyway, I just need to continue working out this, and I shall be back with you momentarily. Alright, I'm just shifting this down a few levels. I got it working. We do have to have an access to the sky, but that counts fine. I may want to put a sheet of glass in there, however, because otherwise we're going to get moon villagers landing on our heads, which could prove embarrassing. Let's go with a white stained glass, see whether that works. Let's have a look. Well, we'll find out in a moment. Obviously, it's not going to work right now because the blocks are all balked up there. Yeah, so this just needs to come down a level, and I'm not worrying about the tin ore. It's not like the tins. Well, judging by this, the tin is going to be the least of our worries going forward. So, yeah, we'll just hammer this down, and I shall be back with you in a very short while. Alright, so the good news is this works now. The other thing I want to test is our oxygen retrieval system off-world, because we've not tried it, so we really should. I want to put that back as a souvenir as well. It's always nice to have a souvenir of your incompetence. So if we now go into here and take the empty one and pop that in there, and then send that back, that will go, and we can come in here and we can put you in there, and that can go back as well. And what we should hopefully see in a short while is they should turn back up again. Now this is working. We could witch hut, home, go to the end, we've got Olympus over there, so all of these are visible in this structure. Obviously we're not going to go out because, you know, I don't want to die again. So let me just check. Any sign of any of those tanks yet? No, it takes a while. It takes a while. Well, I'm just going to hover around here. I don't want to come back. I don't want to try that until I should have sent the half-empty one, shouldn't I? Really, but what I do want to do is just make sure that this actually works before I commit to this as a design. So it's probably going to take a hot moment just to fill that up anyway. So, oh, there we go. It works. Yes. Right, time to go back. Let's have a look at making a spacesuit. Home. Oh, that was intense. I'm glad I brought the makings of a alternative way around. Now what we need to do is work out this spacesuit tech. So, spacesuit, what do we need? We need an assembly machine. An assembly machine requires me to have some circuit fabricator, a compressor, some basic wafers, so that's going to require me to have aluminium. Okay, and then once we've got that, we can actually start making the various bits. Nickel, that's fine. Steel plate is fine. That's all fine. Does it need charging? Alright. That is Galaxy Space. What have we got in Galacticraft? I'm just curious as to what we should be doing, because that's not from... That's Galacticraft Core. That's nothing to do with Galacticraft Main. Planets. Thermal padding. Dash, we can't make that anyway. Titanium we can't make. Isothermal, that's tier 2, that's planets. I don't know what you're supposed to actually do to prevent that happening? Oh well, we'll try this. Worst case scenario, it will help us out, and it should be doable. First things first, let's get this done. Back in a mo. All right, I think that should be assembly machine, which, if this is anything to go by, will have its power. I suppose we could just turn that around. It doesn't really matter at this stage, does it? So we have now got an assembly machine. Status is idle, so we should now be able to make spacesuits, or at least start making spacesuits. Right, so for that we need an oxygen concentrator, some orange. Does it have to be orange? Let's have a look. Does it? It looks like it may have to be orange. It looks like it wants orange. So we've got compressed SDHC 120. We need 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of those. They are made with bronze, coal, and aluminium plate. Okay, block of coal. So, what did I say, 12? Did I say 12 of those? I'm fairly sure I said 12. I need more compressed bronze for that. But that should be okay. We can handle that one. Right, let me refresh my memory. What did we need for that? Bronze things, and we needed 4, 7, 9, 12. So we need 12 bronze, because that is, yeah, 12 bronze, 12 compressed coal, 12 aluminium plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 aluminium plates. Let's go get those going. We'll go get some coal, and yeah, that should be easily doable. Get that first bit done, and then we need to work out whether I'm fairly certain, judging that's the plate one. Judging by the setup, we are going to certainly need to have that powered. So yeah, but fortunately we've got a charger. Let me get some coal and get that all going. Back in a minute. Alright, we're getting there steadily. So we've got the 12 of those, we've got that, we've got that. We're going to need more things now. We need to make a chest plate of things, which is 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 of those into the compressor, because we're going to need 16 of those. We also need, let's have a look at spacesuit. So we've got all of that. The only thing we don't have here is this, which is 4 of those, 5 of those. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shunk. We probably, let me get the other thing. We almost certainly have got the tin, 3 tin, 1, 2, 3, and another 3 tin, 1, 2, 3. So let's find the right machine and grab those out. Let's make one of these. Okay, that's the first step. Then we should have a tin canister spare in there. I think we have. So let's do a craft on that. We need you now. Going back to crafting, and we should now have everything we need to make that. So that is 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Orange and oxygen compressor. That's going. Right. Now, we need to make one of those. And that is used to make that, which we should have everything for that now. So we take you, Lost myself. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to guess at 4 of those, and I think I've got 1 nickel too few. I have. Right, I need to go and grab 1 more nickel, so I'll go and grab that. Back in a sec. Alright, we're here. We're going to do 2 of those. Those and that with some nickel. That will make the next one, and then the boots are 3 of those with 4 and 2. Perfect. And then we'll have a spacesuit, which obviously we need to charge. But let's have a look. 3 of those, 2 and 2. That's the boots. Excellent. We're getting there. Right, let's just double check our oxygen canister. We shall we'll swap that out for, oops, hang on, for a full one, because we can. Now, what's not clear with this is if this is armor or if it goes into those slots. Let's go and charge it and see what's what. If it's armor, can you enchant it? Of course, we don't know how many levels we've got now because, yeah. Damn you. You won't go into that charging slot. Okay. That is not good. How do we charge you? It is enchantable, but only with the curse of vanishing, apparently. How do we... I know how to charge it. Da-da. We should somewhere. Wireless charging. Transfer settings have been removed. Oh God, have you? Oh, there we go. Enabled. But it wants gig. Oh, Christ almighty. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got then in the way of chargers? Explosive charge. Lots of silent gem stuff. Anybody have any clues how we're supposed to recharge this thing? No? Me either. Let me have a look, see what I can find. Back in a mo. Alright, we figured it out. So we need to make... I believe these are just standard crafts. Oop. Oh, hello. Well, that's charged. Incidentally, if you're wondering where the spacesuit's gone, it's there. I put it into my crafting thing. That should now go with these, and we go 3 and 3, and we'll use you and you and you. They need to be empty. Damn you. Seriously? Crap. How do I bloody empty the damn things then? No, can't. That is going to be annoying then. I need to make... I've run out of tin, run out of tin again. We need to turn wireless charging off. That's the first thing we need to do, because those... Why it won't charge the bloody suit, but it'll charge the batteries from the same mod, I do not know. But let's turn that one off. I wonder if there's a way. There's not. I don't think there's a way to discharge those, so I'm going to have to grab some more tin, make some more tin plates, and Yeah, let's have a look. What we got? I've got some Galacticraft tin as well, though. So, and I've got tin and tin. Now I only need. Well, let's just process this, shall we? I'm just going to stick those in there for now, and hopefully the next batch won't bloody charge. Back in a mo. And there's the magic ingredient. Uncharged batteries for the win. Oh, no. Alright. I'm going to stick you there temporarily. That's going to get some juice, and that's going to start charging. Right, I need to charge this stuff, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Incidentally, you can discharge batteries in this as well. So yeah, just should you need to know that, that is a thing too. Okay, how badass do I look in this stuff? Huh? This is a nice model. And it does enchant, so yeah, going forward we've definitely got the option to do it. Now the extra crafting space means we can do that, which is great. So let's head back to our friendly neighborhood moon and see what's up there. I'll see you up there. Alright, we're here. We are not seeing any loss of power, so it seems to be, I've come out like that, so this is our way into the base. If you didn't wonder whether the moon has water, clearly it does, and yeah, so it's still daytime, so relatively safe up here. And we can trade lunar sapphires for an oxygen mask or a light oxygen tank, oxygen gear. That's not bad, I suppose, if we had lots of those. Parachutes, batteries, kind of dehydrated carrots, basic wafer, NASA. Oh, hello. Oh, for a moon buggy you have to have. I suppose that's handy if you want the moon buggy. That will, yeah. Alright. But what we've got up here now is actually a half decent base of operation. It may be beneficial at some point to go forward and, you know, think about getting some proper structure down and, you know, getting all of that done. But one of the things there's two things we need from the moon. One is the schematics for the moon buggy and the thing, and the other one is that these, which you use to make meteoric iron, which can be smelted down to that, which is then used to make other things for other things and all sorts of good stuff like that. And you can use that in your heavy duty plates for the tier 2s. So yeah, and we're going to need quite a bit of that. So that's something we're going to have to work on. I don't know how much work to do up here for the time being. We do also need to go and grab our rocket, I suppose, as well. Get the entrance corridors done, get it all sorted out. You know, just generally. And obviously there's fuel in there should we wish it, but I don't think we desperately need that. We'll just send the rocket and the landing pad back and leave you there. That will do us more than adequately. So yeah, welcome to the moon. A little bit less lethal now we have the correct equipment. But as I say, oh hello, I see cheese. Yeah, the moon does actually have cheese. It also has copper. So yeah, that's a thing too. I suppose we should get out of here. We don't really want to be roaming around underground at this stage. These guys I think are going to be pretty similar in their kind of trades. Compressed tin, yeah, not a huge amount from these fellas. So yeah, I'm happy with that little bit of progress. There is a meteor, which obviously the meteors are destructive, so you know we do need to be aware that when they land they can destroy things, which is why I kind of went, why did that, I don't want that to go, we'll just go with that, thank you very much. Yeah, one of the reasons why I wanted to build underground was to make sure that we were meteor proof, so I think hopefully we will be. Yeah, I need to grab more of these for one and think about what we're going to do with the entrance corridor here. So I'm going to get that done and I shall be back with you in a second. Okay, I think that's probably going to end it for this episode. We've got this. I need to do something with this. I think what we will probably do is use some block craftery blocks. We also need to do something with all of this. This is obviously doesn't. Oh, I was going to do something with that actually, wasn't I? Let me just think. Amazingly, that stayed put. Okay, that's good. Yep, like that. I'm easily impressed. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording. I'm sure it's probably longer than I need to. Night is falling on the moon, as evidenced over there, which means that this is probably going to become a somewhat unpleasant place very, very shortly. There's another meteor over there. We need to, and another one there, and another one there. So this, I don't think we're going to have a shortage of meteors. We've obviously got this thing covered, so that's a good thing in its own right, because we can shut those back and that's all working. And now we've got this thing working as well, which we can enchant, and we will almost certainly have to get around to enchanting in the not too distant future. But this village has proved a godsend because it's given us something to build a base underneath of, which is handy. I've not actually tried, what's my bow fire like in this? Yeah, normal. Gravity obviously works differently for arrows than it does for things. I want to just see some of the evolved mobs, because we've seen a skeleton, that's all we've seen so far. And I'd like to finish off just with a couple of them, because I know the creeper, I just love the fact that the mobs all wear spacesuits. It's and yet the villagers are blue and don't. It's very strange. I'm not entirely sure whether the zombies attack the villagers either. Oh, come on. I think it's going to take a while. We'll do that next episode. In the meantime, we can just go and grab as much of these as we can do. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Anybody who was screaming at me before I set off, get a spacesuit, I apologise. That's a new thing. Well, it's actually not a new thing. It's not part of Galacticraft. It's part of the Galacticraft Planets expand add-on, which... Oh, and now it's got a level. Well, hang on. Yeah, that's something we have to remember, that these things pop off. But it's getting darker, and eventually we will get some mobs, I'm sure. But right now, I'm just going to grab as much of this meteoric iron as I can. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.